Hello, boys and girls, gents and women. This is Brown Boy Chronicles, Season 5. A collective of 4 brown boys bringing you the latest updates about life, hot takes on music and fashion, mixed with some clown behavior, and overall just good vibes. Hope y'all enjoy and appreciate y'all tuning in. Enjoy, fam. All right, welcome to Brown Boy Chronicles. This is Season 5. We apologize for a hiatus, but we are back, bigger, better than ever. This is Harvey. This is Harvey.
This is KB.
This is Lucky. Yo, yeah, Rico, tell us about your new Wi-Fi name or something you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so like whatever, a lot of new changes, right? A lot we've been on a crazy hiatus. A lot of like life things have happened, whatever. So I just got like a new spot, and like the address starts with a 9. So I named the Wi-Fi. I turned the 6 upside down. That's a 9 now.
That was the cringiest thing. I was expecting something
I'm mad witty with the Drake shit.
How's that witty? That's literally just taken as a lyric.
Facts, but like everything just like lines up so perfectly. Like it makes sense because like it's 939 is like the address, and it's like it's just so beautiful. Like
so what's your Wi-Fi? 636.
The password?
What's the password? 636.
Nah, life is good.
Oh my god,
you might be the cringiest Drake fan I actually know. Like you're over the top with it.
Bro, it's on point.
Yo, he probably like. How often do you Drake and drive, Rinku?
Every day, easy.
Yeah, that shit was like the funniest thing. I still honestly don't know why he like. So KB, you probably know the beef between Fantano and Drake more than I do. Like, what happened? Like, what did he do? Did he just like shit on his like last album? Like,
there's no beef. It's just how Fantano rates. So Fantano's needle drop on YouTube and like other social media, if people don't know, but he just rates albums and stuff. And I'm pretty sure after his highest rated album was If You're Reading This Too Late, but after starting from Scorpion on, it's always been anything under a 5 for any of the Drake albums since Scorpion. And I think Drake just randomly Instagram messaged it and like posted on social media that his life is a light 1, like or something. His existence.
Yo, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't get that. I didn't get it. It's like, how is that a diss? Like, I feel like he said 3 things and he was like, "Yo, you married a black girl," and then the third one was like, "That's like something existence is because it's a light 1 because of that." Like, I didn't even understand what the fuck he was saying.
Because all of like Fantano's like it'll be like, oh, it's a decent 5 or it's a light 5. Like it's either a 5 or it's nothing. But he'll do it where it's like a light or it's a good 5 or it's a strong 5. So like the whole existence thing, your existence is a light to decent 1. Like that's their troll.
Yeah, I don't watch that motherfucker. I don't know why. I just don't like how he talks. Like the way he talks, like he like quivers his bottom lip, and it just like bothers me. Like the way he like talks.
Who?
The Fantano dude.
I don't know. True.
But yo, honestly, ever since he dropped what's it called? Honestly, never mind. All I've been listening to is kind of like house music. I feel like he started a new wave.
No, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like you just started listening to the music.
Bro, he just gets on the waves like at the right perfect time. That's facts though.
We've been listening to like that type of music all through Tulum, like before Tulum, like before he even dropped the album and stuff. Like imagine if we were listening to that.
Like I went to Las Vegas for EDC and then he dropped it. Like it's always meant to be. Yo. There's something in the cosmos that aligned. Like I got into house music and then he drops a house album.
Dude, I think there is like some sort of like calculation behind it, because like not gonna lie, like it was like catching on. Like a lot of the music that you hear, like when it comes to the poppy shit, was kind of a little bit EDM-esque, but not as much as like honestly never mind. But I don't know, ever since I listened to that album, my Apple Music genius has just been playing house music. So like I don't know, I feel like unless he's got some
that's just the algorithm, I think. I think you just like been listening to that type of music. So like it's obviously like fucking Beyonce dropped an album too, like that. So it's like all the algorithms are just gonna base it off of that.
Yo, real talk, Beyonce kind of mid, bro. Like I don't understand the hype behind her. Like I never like outside of like the single lady shit, that was back in 2007, like and like that surfboard shit, I think it was that Lemonade. Like what music does she have like going for her? Like I feel like those are like the only 2 good songs by her.
It's all old shit, I think. Like all the early 90s or early 2000s music.
Yeah, when she was in that group and all that too, that was like iconic. At this point, everything is just iconic, like in terms of her. Like she's just like already legendary.
It's like when Jay-Z drops. Like I don't think Jay-Z's albums have been good besides 444.
Yo, Jay-Z bar though on the Khaled fucking album went crazy.
I think Jay-Z is overrated overall. I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. His voice is overrated.
He got some fire shit.
No, he definitely has bars, but like I don't know. I never like got into him because I feel like I just got into rap through Lil Wayne, and that shit was just so different compared to like what Jay-Z raps about. Lil Wayne was just like line after line that just made you think. I'm like, oh shit, I never even thought about that. Like, but Jay-Z, like, I don't know, he has some clever lines too, but I don't know, I just could never get into Jay-Z's like fucking music
He's
catalog.
catchy. I mean, Watch the Throne though. Like, I mean, that's just like so classic.
Well, that's just Kanye, bro. That's just Kanye doing
It's
his
both of
magic.
them, dog. It's 50-50.
Bruh. Kanye, like anytime Kanye is on a collab album, you know that's just bussin'. Like you see that Kid Cudi one and like Kid See Ghost, that shit was fire. The Cruel Summer was fire. But anytime he does like any
Kids See Ghost
collaboration,
is mad underrated, yo. I feel like it doesn't like get talked about enough. Like I feel like it dropped, it had some hype, and then kind of like fizzled out. I like listen to it here and there, like sporadically, but not. It's like it's never like at my forefront.
yeah, whenever like one of the shuffle songs like off of it comes on, I forget what I forget the name of the song, but he's like, lock me up if I don't finish, like if you ever put me to jail, I'll never finish the sentence. But he never says sentence, it just ends it at like sent. I don't know, that shit was fire. Like I'm not even describing it properly. He's
Oh,
like,
that's pretty dope.
if I
Yeah.
ever go to jail, I won't finish the sent. Like that's just how he ends it. And I'm like, damn, that's just Kanye being Kanye.
Dude, why do you think Kanye's in like so many fucking like controversies and stuff? Like now it's going on with like that Adidas shit. Like Adidas is stealing his like concepts supposedly, and like he's trying to sue them and shit. And like the fallout with Gap now. Like, why is he always in
I
a
mean, they definitely
controversy?
stealing his concepts, bro. They come out with like literally almost like identical looking ass shoes, like under Adidas line.
Yeah, but out of all the rappers, there's always Kanye in a controversy, whether it's like with George Bush or with Taylor Swift.
I think
or
he like
with...
just like stands up for himself more than like anybody else. I don't know. Like he just like has like two. I mean, first off, he has an insane ego. He's also just like hella prideful. And then like, I mean, he knows his worth at this point. And
I
like,
mean, did you see that Kanye documentary? I forget what I think it's called. Yeah, on Netflix.
no,
I saw a
didn't see
little
that.
bit of it. I saw a little bit of it, like where they were showing like his come up from like 2001, right, or some shit.
Yeah, like he like what you said, like he is very confident because he knows what he's capable of. So he knew he was gonna like make it basically throughout the whole documentary. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna make it" and stuff. And then, like I don't know if it's like manifesting it or whatever, but like it did come to fruition. And I don't know if you saw the interview today. He was like, you know the famous line where it's like, "Oh, like you don't got the answer, Sway." Today,
No, I actually saw that. I actually saw that this morning.
today he admitted that like Sway had all the answers. It was actually kind of funny.
Dude, he said that in such a sus voice too. Like he said that in such like I saw one comment like on, I think it was on Reddit. He's like, the man, like the actual video is like, Sway, you ain't got the answers, like screaming out of the top of his lung. And then now like 10 years later, or like whatever, how many years later, he says it in like the most Michael Jackson-esque tone. He's like, Sway always had the answers, like or some shit like that. Like he always, like they were like cooking his ass the way he was like speaking about it. And he also like I think earlier this week or last week, he's like, why would I argue, like, because he was just like talking about how he's leaving Gap in like it's like on CNBC, like it's like a professional platform. He's like, why would I argue about money with motherfuckers that are broker than me? Just
I saw that shit.
he didn't say motherfuckers, but I think he said, why would I argue about with people that are broker than me? He's just, I don't know. I feel like he's just in his own planet. He just
He's
like
definitely on the spectrum, yo, or something. I feel like he's not normal.
I think he just has manic episodes because they already know he's like bipolar. So like I feel like he just like everyone has a filter, but his filter just like kind of wobbles a little bit too much. So like it doesn't get filtered as much and shit just comes out sus or like funny, I guess. I don't even know.
I feel like a lot of his stuff just gets misinterpreted too. Like he means something else, but like it just comes out very bold and blatant that like what he's actually trying to say people like misconstrue.
Yeah, I can see that too. Because I think what was it like in 2017 or
With
2018
TMZ?
where when he got cooked for saying like you're still slaves or something, but he was like I forget what he was talking about, but he was more so talking about the fact that like we're like
Yeah,
slaves
Black
to
Skin song, right?
no, that was
No,
like
this was like a
2013.
TMZ interview or some shit that he went on to like
Oh,
kind of clarify his statement.
I mean, he got some wild ass like lyrics though. Like what's the one with like the bleach your asshole and then
Yeah, that shit was just funny to me. That's not even wild. I feel like that was just like funny. Like
I know, but like he gets away with it and he makes it sound so fucking good. Like it's wild. Like it's catchy as fuck.
100%. No. The thing on TMZ was I think he was like trying to say like you guys aren't slave or like we're still slaves or some shit or we are not slaves. It was like very controversial, but what he was talking about was the fact that like all we're doing is just like chasing the money or the bag, and that in return is like a slave mindset. But like he was just saying some head ass shit like in between that no one like connected the dots until like I think 4 years later when he calmed the fuck down. He was like, "This is what I was trying to say. This is what I was trying to say." In the moment, like the media just trying to come at me. This man would like actually throw hands at fucking like paparazzi. But honestly, if motherfuckers were outside my house taking photos of me getting out of the car, that would piss me off too.
Yeah, it's honestly mad annoying though. Like I honestly like kind of get it. I mean, like now, all right, so like whatever, the wedding just happened and like everybody wants to take photos, right? That shit is annoying. Like I can't even understand. Like now it kind of puts into perspective like what celebrities are probably going through at like an all-time basis. Like if like after like one instance, like I got so annoyed and like so, like not trying to do this. I can't even imagine like being in one of those kind of like footsteps. Like kind of puts in perspective, yo. Like I would be pissed off all the time if like paparazzi and like fans and all that stuff were like constantly coming up to me.
Y'all didn't do the thing where like you're like sitting down and people come up behind the chair and take pictures. Like you guys didn't do that. So like I feel like it's more annoying that like I feel like people just have like a time where they just go up and take pictures.
Yeah, that shit wastes way too much time, yo.
Yeah, but I think that's why it was more annoying because you're trying to do other shit and you didn't plan that time out for your wedding. So it's like whatever. You were probably annoyed.
True. But yo, going back to like strong personalities, like what's your guys' take on like another like strong recent personality that's been blowing up, Andrew Tate, like in the media? Like how y'all feel about him?
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I actually watched. I feel like okay, so you know how there's algorithms on social media. I feel like the women get fed a certain version of Andrew Tate, and the guys get fed a certain version of Tate. And I think I saw this on a TikTok somewhere too. So I'm like kind of speaking from someone else's perspective. And because of that, everyone has very like polarized views because everyone's algorithm's different. But like the girls are like seeing all this like misogynistic fucking stuff about him. And I'm not saying he's not because he does say some wild shit too, like Kanye does. And then he also says some stuff that makes sense. But regardless of your like dislike for him, I think he shouldn't be banned from like social media and shit. I mean, I don't like him. So like, why are you like feeding? Like, I'm not the type of person that just like comment on like.
Where did he come from?
TikTok, literally. Like people were just posting him on TikTok. He came out of nowhere. It's like the fucking...
Yeah, facts. He came out of nowhere. And that's kind of crazy though. Like not that many people get banned from like all social media. Like last person was like Trump. And like to like push that like limits that much, that's actually like low key impressive.
Dude, I feel like his like maneuvering scheme, like so like he has like that Hustlers University where
Yeah.
where it's like $50 to join, but it's like a multi-level marketing scheme. So it's almost like a pyramid scheme. So what people do is like if you want to make money, you recruit someone with the link. You know how we get like promotional links. If I send you guys a link, you guys get $5 or some shit like that. So that's like how like his name just started like kind of blowing up because people were sharing his shit, and that was because like they're part of the Hustlers University. But I think on top of that, he just like saw like the social sphere really well. Like he says some like really profound shit too, but he kind of combines it with just saying some head ass shit like women can't drive and like all this like shit that you know is gonna piss people off. Like, you know, there's like actual data like saying, yo, women are actually better than men at driving on average, or statistical like evidence and all that empirical data. But he will just like be like, no, my personal experience is my personal experience. Anytime I've been, it was women have just been crashing the cars. So like when it comes to that type of shit, I think I agree with KV. Like women just sees that side of it, which like, you know, if I was a girl, like if the cocksucker is just saying that type of shit over and over again, on top of the fact that like, yo, shut the fuck up, bitch, make me 2 coffees or some shit like that. Like he was just like saying some wild takes just so like any publicity is good publicity. So like he was like garnering like that negative publicity, but in between when he like get the negative publicity, he would say some uplifting shit like what Gary Vee does. You're talking about the fact that, you know, if you're down on your luck, you know, go get it, like go to the gym, like do all this extra shit to like, you know, uplift yourself. So like it's like a weird like fucking balance.
He's like mad, like weird, controversial. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure he states himself that he doesn't even like work out and shit. Like all he does is push ups.
Which is cap, bro. Like
he says he only works out like 15 minutes a day and only does push-ups, like doesn't go to the gym.
No, he used to be an MMA fighter. He used to go to the gym. Like I'm pretty sure he did.
Dude, no matter what, like even if like that cocksucker, all he does is smoke cigars and drink whiskey. You have like his body is fucking chiseled. You legit have to work out, or you have to take some testosterone or some shit. You can't do 15 minutes of push-ups and be that like fucking toned. That is just like, I don't know. I
don't know. Some people will be blessed like that, but I don't think he's like that blessed. I don't think he has like abs, but like he's like an average like white boy body. Like
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Some of those videos where he's smoking a cigar and he has a masseuse in the back, just rubbing his like shoulders are like hilarious. Like, who thinks of that? Like, I'm just gonna record myself while I'm having a fucking massage and smoking a cigar. Like, it's just weird.
That's
I
a
don't
DJ
know.
Khaled moment right there.
It is a DJ Khaled moment.
I forget how he says Bugatti, yo. He says it in such a goofy ass way.
Bugatti.
Yeah. Yo, the way he says that shit, it just always cracks me up. But I agree with you. I feel like you can't just like I feel like it's in the fucking social medias like or whoever like controlling it like the big like social network sphere. It's not in their best interest to censor people because now I feel like his name is just not going to go away. It's like etched in stone. The way you get rid of people is like them like slowly fading away themselves, like kind of like how 6ix9ine did, like because he wasn't making any hit songs and he just like kind of faded away. I don't see anything about 6ix9ine anymore.
6ix9ine said we dropped him fire.
Has he?
Like he's like not on the scene, but like he got up with like he up with like the Nelk brothers right now. Like Steve will do it and shit. He hangs out with him and shit. But yeah, he's definitely more low key. But I think he has stuff in like the works.
The last thing I saw was like him getting beat up by his girlfriend, and Bradley Martin had to stop. Like he had to say, yo, the legit, that's what it was. Like his like 6ix9ine's girlfriend was like beating him up, and then Bradley Martin had to like step in to like kind of separate or stop the fight because
that friendship is so wild. Like I would never see it. Never would have saw that coming. Like the whole 6ix9ine, Steve will do it, Bradley Martin, like that combo. Like it's like the most bizarre out of the blue combo you can imagine.
I don't know. I feel like they're all head asses, and he's like the biggest head ass of like fucking hip hop. And I feel like they're all
Dennis,
the same
yo, he's actually a good guy. I mean, the videos and stuff, he's like actually portrayed as like a kind, gentle, like soft spoken, like his 6ix9ine persona. Like his real name, I think, is Dennis. Like
really?
Oh no, Danny. Like because his 6ix9ine is just it's a persona, it's a business, it's a whole, it's a marketing scheme again.
Dude, that's what Tate tried to say when he got deplatformed or whatever. He's like, yo, I was just portraying myself as like a character online. Like
yeah,
but I don't
really
know. Yeah, he tried to say that. Like he tried getting unbanned, and that's what he said. I'm pretty sure he tried to say like he was just playing persona to get unbanned and stuff. But like I don't know if these people like are real. Like I don't know about 6ix9ine at all. You know his fucking first name. I didn't even know that. But like, do you think these people are just like playing a persona, or do they?
I think
feel
some
like
people are, and like they're just really good at it. Like that's some like amazing acting. I mean, like at the end of the day, we all play personas. Like I have like a professional persona in like a hospital setting, and then I have my head ass persona in like a friend setting, and then I have like a social persona. Like we all put on fronts like when we need to. You're never like truly I mean, I always say I have like 100 personas. Like we stay changing up.
I just feel like they get viral off of one thing, and then
yeah, you ride it.
Yeah, they just ride the wave.
That's like bad babby or bad baby.
And now a quick word from our sponsors. Have you thought about starting a podcast but didn't know where to begin? If so, I'm here to tell you about this free tool called Anchor. Anchor allows you to create and edit your podcast from both your phone and the computer. On top of that, it distributes your podcast to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other locations, so you don't have to do it manually yourself. And if you thought that wasn't enough, it also allows for monetization, so you can actually make money from your podcast. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's everything you need to make a podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Yo, would you let your girl get butt enhancement if she's like 15 years old? Because that's like the
I just saw
controversy.
that today. Yo, she got it at like 17. I don't know why that came up today.
Yeah, I saw that shit too. I'm like, yo, like I would, as a parent, I would not sign off.
I mean,
on
her
that.
mom was wilding, dog. Like her mom was like literally like I think like was the fuel to some of that fire.
I thought she was the one that took her to Dr. Phil because she wouldn't fucking behave.
Yeah, but then once you blew up, like like the money gets to you.
That's true. I feel like if your daughter's like bad behavior, it's like buying you a house and you're gonna fucking perpetuate that shit. But that's like not good parenting, I feel like.
Facts.
That's like just using your kid. Yeah, using your kids. What is that called when you just
Which a lot of people do. Like that's who are those other two girls? The ones that are the biggest on TikTok.
Oh, the D'Amelios.
Yeah, the D'Amelios. Their parents also got like accused of like using them like whatever for like all their own like benefit.
That's like the Britney Spears situation where he like the father just like had her in a trap for like
yeah.
years.
I mean that situation was fucked.
Yeah, that I don't know what is that called when. What did he have her in?
He had like all rights to make her decision making.
But like whatever that situation was, that was fucked. And I think she finally got released, right? Or did she not? I don't know.
Yeah, she's like free. How would you guys act though if like your kids like I feel like we had this conversation before, right?
I don't know. I was about to ask the same shit. Like, yo, would you put your kid through like the media shit like at early on?
No, like the kid just blew up. I mean, there's like a lot of famous people out there whose like parents are just like normal people. Like they don't care that like their kids like this famous. Like look at Nav's parents. What do you think Nav's parents be doing, yo? Like they definitely not buying like fucking Gucci bags and like fucking like Louis Vuitton and shit. But I just recently saw like Nav, like I forget who gave him the advice. I think it was Thugga. Like Thugga gave his advice, like yo, it's like because like he's all. I guess Nav asked him like, yo, I want to do shit for my parents, but like they don't know, like I don't know what to do. They don't like ask me anything. And Thugga was like, yo, you gotta like show them what they want. Like they don't know. It's like I took my mom to Miami. Now she's in Miami like every week. Like, and then like I guess that like made Nav get like his mom like a bag or a car or something like that. But like after like showing them, then like that's when like more wants start coming.
I mean, there's like levels to that shit. You can't bring your mom to like live. She's gonna just see like if imagine my
I mean,
mom or
Thugga's
your
mom, you probably can. Like
yeah
Thugga probably
yeah
his
no
mom to
Nav's mom
live.
is like our mom, yo. She wears like fucking
Yeah.
like suits, like Punjabi suits, and his dad's probably wearing a pug. You can't take them to Club Live where there's just cheeks everywhere. Like what? Like unless like outside of the beach.
But you
or
can get them stuff, right? You can start showing them like what the high life is like consists of because they don't know, and then this allows them to like be more. I don't know if that's the right way either. Like, what if your parents just want to stay like basic, simple people, and they're like content with that? But at the same time, like they also don't know what's out there. So like, isn't it kind of your job to want to show them and like put them on?
I feel like that's just a complete 180 because I remember asking my mom. I feel like I don't know about your guys' parents. My parents are just so set in their way. I asked my mom one day. I was like, "Yo, do you like making roti?" She's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." She's like, she didn't even want to think about it. She just didn't even want to think about it. The fact like this is like a routine thing to her. Like, do you? I literally just was asking like, "Do you enjoy making roti?" She's like, "Yo, stop talking to me right now." She didn't even want to think about like,
Get out the
do
roti
I?
maker. There's like a roti maker online somewhere. It was like trending on TikTok. It was like $3,000 or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, you put like all the ingredients in, and then the roti just comes.
Yeah, they come out like perfect.
Wait,
So
don't we
you
have those at the Gurdwara machine? I think there's like, I think I had
not at
them.
our Gurdwara, but like Golden Temple has a massive one.
I'm pretty sure the Gurdwara in Harrisburg has it, because I remember my parents were talking about that shit. But no, going back to that, dude, I feel like the Nab parent situation, the way Nab blew up, I feel like he blew up in his 20s. Imagine if you're a kid at like 12, 13, like those like Disney stars that grow up and they get like depressed and shit. Like I feel like I wouldn't want that for my kid. I feel like you gotta give them at least like high school as a normal kid and maybe like a little bit of college, just so you get the sense of like what a normal upbringing is, and then you can go to the fame. Because I feel like
But
you
what if
could,
that's like, yeah, what if you're like holding back their come up, like their bag?
that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't push it. Like if they want to go pursue it, that's on them. And I would at least try to like ground them. But like I wouldn't be the type of parent that would like take my daughter to like beauty pageants or shit like that. That's just like fucked up to me. Like just judging kid, isn't that kind of sus actually? Like judging little kids to see which little kid is hotter. Like that's just so weird to me. Like 5-year-olds, like, oh, she's twirling or she's singing, she wins the beauty pageant. I feel like that would just fuck up like your kid's confidence.
So what do you think of the parents that put people in like sports and stuff on purpose and force them into sports, or like force them to do like sport because they want like an
I
athlete?
don't think
or
a kid should
something?
be forced to do anything. Most kids, I mean, want like to play sports, but like, yeah, I agree. There's some parents that like are pushing their kids for their own benefit to try to like get them to go like pro, and then they reap the benefits. But I don't know, like I'm like I wanted to play sports. I was never like forced to it. But like KB, were you forced to play football?
I was forced to do wrestling. Fuck that shit.
Who forced you to wrestle?
In 7th grade, yeah, that shit was horrible, bro. I hated that shit for like 2 years, yo.
Who forced you to wrestle though?
My dad.
Do they even do wrestling in India? They do kabaddi.
Yo, that's what they probably wanted from KBO. The teaching precursor of kabaddi.
No, I was a fucking skinny motherfucker, bro. I hated that shit. I was so ass in it too, bro. I didn't give a fuck about wrestling.
Yo, I cannot imagine KB in those like one piece.
Yo, in a leotard,
Yo.
yo, KB in a leotard would be so funny.
I'll show you pics, but like, dude, I was
Yo.
one, I felt so embarrassed, like being in a singlet and shit for some reason, and two, I hated it. I didn't want to do it, so it's like I didn't want to put any effort toward it.
Dude, I guess I'm on the different side. I wish like my parents pushed me to play a sport. I feel like I didn't do anything only because I didn't know what was out there. My parents didn't know what was out there either. So I feel like now like I kind of have like this something that I missed out on. So at least what I would do with my kids is just like introduce them. This is out there. Try it out. If you like it, keep doing it. If you quit, that's what it is. Like you don't need to like fucking like kill yourself over it.
But also going back to like the questions before, what do you guys like as a parent? Would you like force your kids into like social media and stuff? And being entertained. Do you think the younger generation gets the same content that we get at our age right now? Like, do you think a 15-year-old
Yeah,
is
if
fed?
not worse.
Yeah, because back in the day, right? Like what did we have? We had Facebook, Farmville, and like AIM, right? Or what is it called? IM?
Yeah, aim.
That's all. Yeah, that's all we had. But like now it's like
I mean,
everyone's
Club
on
Penguin.
everyone's on Instagram.
Club Penguin went hard.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Now it's like everyone has social media. Even fucking 12-year-olds have iPhones. Like, do you think they're fed the same like sexual and violent content that like everyone else is fed?
Dude,
our
KB, I
age?
was telling you,
Yeah.
when I first downloaded TikTok last year, all I just saw was like biddies on biddies. Literally everyone just like shaking ass. I'm like, yo, where are you seeing this funny shit that you send me? And you're like, yo, it's the algorithm. You gotta tailor it to you. You gotta like this. What I send you, like it, like it, like it.
Yeah, you gotta say like not interested to all that shit.
But I was interested when watching that. You know, that's what I mean, yo. It's just literally they're feeding you like softcore porn and like when you first join TikTok, because all you just see is biddies like in like 10 out of 10 bodies just like twirling around. And like if you are like, I feel like no matter who you are, you're gonna be enticed by that to a degree. And like it's so much effort to be like not interested. I feel like you have to like tailor it like kind of like how you tailored it for me, like sending funny Punjabi shit or funny like rap shit. So now my feed isn't that at all. But like when you first joined that
you'll
shit,
still get like the viral shit from it though. Like you'll still get the like viral girls that are just dancing and shit. But, like at the same time, you'll get like the Punjabi shit and the funny videos and the like. I made mine more like Vine. I feel like Vine was like what I wanted TikTok to be, and like you just cater it. I don't know.
I'm not even on TikTok yet, yo. So I only see like the pertinent shit. Like I still like have my ways of like knowing what's going on TikTok through like Twitter, but
yeah, I mean, I now like I think I just go on it every once in a while. I don't like try to use too many social media at once. I feel like everything in overabundance isn't good. Like even with Instagram, I don't know, sometimes just go on it to check out memes. Same with TikTok.
yeah. I feel like I was getting like really attached to Instagram like recently, like just on it. Like I just recently deleted it again. And like it's so quickly, like how quickly my body like snaps out of it. Like you just like kind of like start like not like, oh, like I was addicted or anything like that, but it just like allows me to like have better focus like so quickly because I was like just like getting mad distracted all the time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like almost like an escape tool. Like if you don't want to do something, you're like, all right, let me just peep this for a second and then like go back. But when you peep it, you like take yourself out of focus. So like it's just discipline. But it's so hard to keep yourself disciplined when it's just like immediate gratification, like just seeing what people are up to. I don't know. It's difficult.
Yeah, I'm just confused like why the younger generation is fed the same content. I feel like they would get different shit.
I'm sure they are, bro. Like I feel like we don't know what like even the big companies don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, also you have to understand, like, are the kids actually putting in their like correct age, like when they're signing up for this shit? Or,
No
like,
one puts in the correct age. We didn't put our correct age in. We all said we were 18 to play fucking video games and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So they're gonna be getting fed the same shit, if not worse.
True.
But I feel like we just had like that balance of where we knew this wasn't everything. Like I don't know, it was just not that big that we had like an outlet of like real life, just like, you know, connecting in person and shit like that. Where
Yeah, I think we had the best of our like from like if you were like a 90 to like 96 baby, I think like you probably had like the best come up because you got the best of like both worlds. You had like that social aspect of like yo like meeting up at the park and like riding your bike and like, hanging outside, but then also like not being like getting left behind in like the tech world and keeping up with everything and all that shit.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy like when we have kids, like what those like motherfuckers are gonna be like, what how their come up is gonna be like. Are you think you're gonna restrain them? Is that what your original question was, Rinku? Like are you gonna like limit their social media use or like you're gonna let them be?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably like restrain a little bit. Yo, random thought just came to my head. Y'all remember like when we like used to be like kids and shit, and like everybody used to meet up at that like green like electric box?
At the playground? Like in the recess?
Yeah, like wherever it was, that was always like the meetup spot.
Eh.
What happened to those boxes?
What do you mean it's still there?
No,
What do you
I never see that anywhere like anymore. Like they just
I
disappeared.
drive behind my like I drive through my old like middle school and it's a fucking electrical, it's like a fuse box, dog. You
Yeah,
can't
you know what I'm
move.
talking about, right? That was always like the meetup spot.
Yeah, we would play like whoever stays on there the longest, like who would like stand up on top of it the longest or some shit like that. I forget some game we used to play.
Bro, they not around like they used to be.
That is the most head ass take, bro. What do you mean?
Pay attention. All right, pay attention for like the next week. See how many you notice.
If I see a green box, I'm gonna like fucking make it on our like Instagram story. Be like, yo,
Yes,
there's a green.
I have zero clue what you guys are talking about.
Bruh.
You never seen a green electrical box?
Where's your childhood? Yeah.
Yeah, but what game are you guys talking about? You guys used to run around this green box? Like, I'm
No,
so
like
confused.
you like stay on it, like you're playing like pretty much like hot lava or whatever.
The floor is lava. You mean?
Yeah, so like I think like you had to like either push someone off, like whoever would just like stay on there the longest would like win. But like there weren't any rules. It's just like it's just a way for like a
It was
costume
just
to
like
be
an
on top.
iconic thing, like you know what I mean. Like if you're like linking up your homies and stuff, it was always like a meetup spot.
I feel like you just made this game up in your community and you guys were just riding with this wave because I don't know what this game is or anything about this game.
Do you know the box we're talking about though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but like I'm so confused.
Look up green electric box neighborhood.
Let me look it up real quick.
Dude, it's just on the corner of like a cul-de-sac or some shit
Trust,
like that.
it's not there no more.
How can you remove electricity, dog? Like electricity.
It's in the sky somewhere now. It went on the
Electricity
cloud.
is in the cloud, bro. Electricity is not
It's not
cloud.
on the ground no more. It's above ground now.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's in the cloud.
Kim, you still see them, right? Like I still
Yeah.
see them.
Yeah, you have them like at your house too a little bit. Like
I'm pretty sure I saw one when we were doing Joggo, bro.
Nah, there wasn't. There's not one in my neighborhood. That's what I'm saying. Like there isn't one there.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know about that, Chief.
I'll be tripping. Okay, we'd like to take a quick break for the sponsor of this episode. This episode is brought to you by Single to Shaadi. Single to Shaadi is a community of marriage-minded singles looking for an alternative to the app scene when it comes to finding a true life partner. They cater specifically to South Asians living and working in the United States or Canada, and their approachable price point and relatability to their clients is what makes Single to Shaadi different. They are not your parents' matchmaker. Use code brownboy15 to get 15% off the intro package today. Alright, that's all. Now back to the episode. It's like that one effect, you know, like that one effect that like happens, like where like subtle changes happen over a time period. And
Butterfly?
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Yeah, there's some Mandela effect shit.
What's the Mandela versus butterfly?
No, Mandela effect is like you think it's something, but it's actually something else, and it's always been that way. You just in your mind.
No. Like some shit is like the Looney Tunes. Like sometimes, like at one point, I think it was spelled with like 1 O, and then like now, and then it's actually, and then like it slowly converted over to like 2 O's.
No, it's not converted. It's always been that way. That's the Mandela effect. You think it was that, but it's not. Like the Mandela effect is like it was always that way, but like in our minds, like we just think it's that. I don't know.
And butterfly is one small change, like in the past, can make a drastic effect down the road.
I have never heard the butterfly thing.
You never heard of butterfly effect?
Only because of Travis.
That seems like it's a transformative shit, something like that.
Yeah, no, butterfly effect is like, let's just, if you went back in time, like, let's just say like your mom had a banana on like a Tuesday, you would have been a girl. Like, that's just like what it is. Like small things, like small changes, like have drastic effects. Like,
I feel like I don't remember it being called like butterfly effect. Yo, okay, yeah, the Looney Tunes example. It's like, yo, how do you remember the tunes being spelled like of Looney Tunes?
It's TUNES.
T what?
TUNES.
Yeah, but at one point it was TOONS.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was, dude. I think Rinku's right about that. I think in India
But
it was
okay,
tunes.
it might be, but that's not what the Mandela effect is. The Mandela effect is you think it was something, but it's something else. Like it's
it's like it slowly changes over time. Like Curious George, does he have a tail or no tail?
He has no tail. Everyone knows he has no tail. He's a little.
Yo, what are
like
you looking up, dog? What are you looking?
He used to have a tail, dog, and they slowly got rid of the tail over time.
Okay, Mandela effect. You literally Google it. The first 2 words: false memories.
Febreze, 2 E's or 1 E?
Yo, stop, dog. It's always been 2 E's.
No, it's FEBREZE.
Breeze is 2 E's.
Yeah, but
BREEZE.
Febreze, the company is.
No, the
something.
company it's not 2 E's. That's what I'm saying, dog.
Bro, shit. Yo, the Mandela effect's real, dog.
You're looking at examples of like you're looking side by side, but it's never been tunes. I'm telling you, it hasn't been 2 O's. Like you actually Google like that Looney Tunes history or whatever. It's literally called an instance of false memory. That's what the Mandela effect is. It's just you like recollect it wrong.
But like that's like on like a worldwide level.
Yeah, your memory's bad.
You know, I'm talking about like it's a like on a worldwide level, people remember it being like something else, like from like millions of people. Because like this
Yeah.
shit's on like Twitter, and you can go through Twitter and stuff. Like I've seen like whatever somebody tweet about Mandela effect, and then everybody like underneath like comments and like likes.
Did
and, like,
Nelson
reposts.
Mandela come up with this? Like who?
I have no idea,
I
but
have
he's
no,
yeah.
I have no idea.
Anytime I hear Mandela, I just think of Nelson Mandela, but I never know
Yeah.
why he's famous. I
There's
know
some
he was just.
association.
He's the president of like an African country. I forget, but
I just remember he was locked up for a minute, and then he got out, and then I don't know. I think he just got like the Mr. Farrakhan treatment where like everyone talks about Mr. Farrakhan, but I don't know what he's about. Like every rapper loves Mr. Farrakhan.
Who's Mr. Farrakhan?
I don't know. He's a Mr.
Irman Khan.
Farrakhan, bro.
Someone.
No, every rapper that you talk like I see like on the Breakfast Club, they would
Wait,
bring
is he
up-
like the cat? Is that the guy that like runs Saudi Arabia?
No, that's also Salman Khan, but like that's a different that's a different Salman Khan, dog. He's like the royal Salman Khan. Yo, he got some motherfucker killed. What was his name? Khashoggi? Because like they spoke like ill about like the royal like Saudi family or some shit, and that man was like pew pew and like got him killed. I think out in Turkey or some shit. Wait, have you seen Salman Khan of recently? Like our like Indian Salman Khan?
What about him?
Dude, that man doesn't age. I feel like he's like what's his name? Pharrell. He does not look like I think
No,
he's like in
he
his,
definitely he ages. His eyes are popping out of his skull.
has
Yeah.
he?
He has like mad wrinkles and shit now.
I don't know. Maybe I saw a rerun when I was home last week. It's like uh what's that show like where they just like sit in a table and they just like bullshit. It's like a fucking couple
Brown Boy Chronicles.
Yo, honestly, might be, but I think it was like the couple Sharma show. Like he was there. I swear, that man looked like how he looked back in like, was he in Doom?
No.
What was he in? That was like popping. Sing is King
Cubby Cushy, Cubby Gum.
He was a bodyguard.
for what?
What?
He was bodyguard. Salman Khan.
For who?
The movie.
Which one?
It's called Bodyguard.
I've never heard of this movie, bro.
Never heard of that movie.
He was in Tate Thoughts. Remember when he had the hair too?
Yo, who was Sing is King?
It was Akshay Kumar. What are you
Akshay
talking
Kumar.
about?
Oh shit, yeah. Yo, what Salman Khan was popping then, yo?
Cubby Cushy, Cubby Gum. That's like
Oh,
his mom,
that's
like
Shah Rukh
known
Khan.
thing.
That's Shah Rukh Khan. What are you talking-
Wait,
Y'all are all tripping, yo. Y'all
Yo,
are
deadass,
all-
like, what movie has Salman Khan been
He's
in?
been
then?
in Kick, Bodyguard.
Oh wait, I've been thinking of Shah Rukh Khan the whole time when y'all been saying Salman Khan. Salman Khan is like, oh fuck, yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's in some kind of action movie. He's like always, he's like that boxer guy, and like he punches somebody and they go flying or some shit.
I'm telling yeah, you guys are like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are spitting out.
Yo,
I've been thinking of Shah Rukh Khan the whole.
He was in Tiger,
I never heard of that movie.
The Bung, Tate Nam, like what like
The Bung, yeah, I think I've seen The Bung. And Muche Shaadi Karogi. That's a big one. That he
Why'd
was
you
in.
say the most whitest way possible? You said that the most like Caucasian way
yeah, you
possible.
definitely
Facts,
did.
you're trying to lay it out here.
I'm Googling his shit and I literally don't remember
Yo,
seeing
Muche
any of
Shaadi
it.
Karogi is like classic.
Yeah, it is a good movie. Oh, he was in Partner too. How do you not know Partner? Everyone knows Partner.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
Oh,
Wasn't
Kuch
that
Kuch
the
Hota
remake of
Hai. Yo,
Hit?
Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. Yo, that's like his.
No, that's Shah Rukh Khan too.
Oh.
Y'all tripping, yo.
Yo.
Y'all have zero culture. Holy fuck.
Yo,
Bro,
fuck
that's not my
Bollywood, yo.
culture.
That's not our culture.
Regardless of that, you're still Indian, so you should like. I
We
grew up
don't
on Bollywood
associate.
movies.
We
no,
North.
chill. No, chill. We have love for everyone.
North side.
as you said. Nah, for like you didn't grow up on Hindi. I grew up on Hindi movies more than Punjabi movies, bro.
Yo, because Punjabi movies back in the day were just like they just do too many sound effects. Like, have you ever seen an old school Punjabi movie? They just like, "Drum," like any word you say, they'll just like make some "Drum," like just to like make sure the joke lands. I'm like, bro, you don't need to add that shit. Now, like with Diljit coming in, I feel like if the production.
Yo,
value,
have you
like-
guys? Yeah, did you guys see like he came out that Netflix movie? Supposedly it's like fucking phenomenal, like because it's about 1984.
Yo, I actually have a question about this. Does Diljit actually not speak English? Because his English is always like broken. Like whenever he tries speaking, like it's like
Why do you think he has good English? Yeah, he's straight from the pin.
yeah, but I thought he's been like worldwide and he goes on tours and stuff. Like I don't think he lives in Punjab.
If you don't actively try to learn a language, you're not gonna like learn it.
he always has like I thought he would know English. Like I was very surprised. Or like I can't tell if in movies when he tries speaking English, it's like him acting if he can't speak English, or if it's like he can't.
No, he
actually speak
he still has like a heavy accent.
Yeah,
Oh, I
have
didn't
you
know
not
that.
listened to Caviar off his new album? It's like, yo, shorty be on that protein, she be looking thick, but he says it like in the most like I don't even know the
The
way he
Kylie
said.
line always has me dead, yo. The one song, like the Kylie song, that shit is hilarious.
I thought it was Rihanna.
No, he like made a song about Kylie Jenner.
Also,
Yeah. Like it's
Yeah.
like I think it's just called Kylie. Like it's legit all about Kylie. I think she got a restraining order.
yo, no, she did not, bro. Did she actually?
She might have, yo. I think she did. I feel like I saw that somewhere.
Yo, that has to be troll. That man, I mean, Dude, everyone was like hyping up his concert, so I feel like he gets like more. Do you think he's bigger than AP Low?
Yeah,
Bro, 100%.
100%. There's no
Huge.
competition.
True. I forgot. Like he's in movies.
He
out
sells
here.
out like Drake, like sells out. Like AP's probably still at like Nav level.
Nah, come on. Nav's the first brown boy to do.
Nah, that's Jay Sean. That's Jay Sean, dog.
Yeah, but you know the line.
Nav's probably, I mean, AP's probably at like Gunna's level or something like that.
Gunna's above Nav.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like AP's probably like the Punjabi Nav at the moment.
Free slime.
Fat. Free slime. Yo, he's never getting out.
Yo, all his snitches supposedly like reverted back and like aren't snitching now.
Yeah, because he threatened like their whole family.
Facts. The shooters are out.
All right, so songs of the week. I'm gonna go. I've been listening to that Alone at Prom album by Tori because of you. I'm gonna go with
Fire.
Lady of, is it Namek? That
Oh, yeah,
song's
Lady
fire.
of Namek, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Yo, you know Tori? Have you guys? I mean, do you guys watch like Tori's music videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like directs all of them.
Yeah,
And
he directs and edits
He
and
edits
like
all
yeah.
of them. That's fucking
Yeah.
like that man is like low key talented as fuck too. He's like on some Chris Brown shit.
Yo, he beat up August Alsina. Did you see that shit?
yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
Yeah,
hilarious.
what was that about? I saw August Alsina post something on Instagram when he got beat up. I didn't know the beef was like between him and Tori. Like, cause August Alsina like posted a picture of him being all bloody and shit. And then
Yeah.
like I was just like going through the comments.
Yo, he was like a 4'11" leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yo, he was like cooking his ass, and the only what August Alsina was saying was like he didn't dap Tori up or something, and Tori got pissed, and that's why like he threw hands, and then he got jumped by his bodyguards. I feel like there's always another side of the story, but too many people have been coming out against Tori, where I feel like the man's probably wild, and he definitely probably did shoot fucking what's her name, Meg.
Yeah. Bro, you guys remember during COVID? Tory Lanez, like, and his fucking. I was thinking about this the other
Oh,
day.
the
too,
Instagram
yo.
live.
Yeah.
What was it called? Quarantine.
Bro, that shit was
Quarantine
iconic.
radio, right?
Yeah, that shit was actually iconic. Like, I've been like, I don't know why I've been like flashbacking to like so much shit recently, like just over the years. Like, I've just been like thinking about shit like that we just forgot about. But that shit was legit iconic. Like, I remember I would wake up sometimes and just go on quarantine radio to see what's popping, yo. That shit was huge.
Dude, I remember some girl going on there and she had like her homegirl and they were in a bathtub twerking and the other girl had 2 gallons of milk and they were just like pouring it on her ass while Tori, like he just had the gasping face throughout this
Yeah.
whole thing. He's like, my God, and taking a hit of the blunt and just like, my God. And then all you hear in the background is quarantine. And, like that's all like it was. It's like, all right, we got to give another shout out to my homegirl, whatever. And then like they just go back to another girl and the other girl's probably fucking doing the same shit with probably like skim milk rather than whole milk, bruh.
Bro, that shit was on point though. Like he like nailed the opportunity so well.
Quarantine. All right, Wrinkle, what's your song?
I'm going backwards, yo. I've been like listening to mad old shit, like Thank Me Later Drake, like up all night. I'm like, yo, bro, Thank Me Later, mad underrated. Like there's like bars on bars, like it's crazy. And it's like so crazy to think that Thank Me Later came before Take Care. But that album is actually legendary. I wish like some of those songs played at like the wedding, yo. Like Up All Night is like such a like a homie song. Like everybody like singing along to that shit would be so fire.
Or was it like
Like
Kush Roll Glassful or some shit like that?
Up all night, whole crew's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song.
bro, it's so dope. Like it's so weird, right? You know how I always be trying to like sing our songs and stuff, but like I never like know the words because like I don't have that memory. Like Thank Me Later though, because I used to listen to the album when I was so young. That like I actually know the words to like those like songs when they like come on. It's actually like pretty profound. Like that memory sticks. But like it was ingrained at such a young age.
Right before your wedding, you were like, "Yo, give me like the latest Punjabi songs. I need to know the lyrics and shit."
Bro, fake. I mean, actually, I can learn the lyrics of Punjabi songs a lot easier than like American songs. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I think Punjabi songs are just easier to like verbalize. Like, it's
I feel
not
like I
that
can sing English songs better than I can sing Punjabi songs. For like, I probably know the lyrics like mentally, but if I have to sing out loud, like, I feel like I kind of like stutter a little bit compared to like.
Yeah, I can't
rap.
sing anything out loud. Like, if you told me on the spot, like, yo, sing Take Care right now, I'll be like, what? Like,
Oh yeah, like without the song in the background. I agree.
yeah, I don't have that kind of memory.
True. All right, my song of the week, Swedish House Mafia.
Oh my god,
Heaven Takes You Home, bro. That song's fire.
we out here bringing the diversity.
Swedish House Mafia.
They got some bangers, bro. All right. So this has been another episode of Brown Boy Chronicles. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Thank you for watching the Brown Boy Chronicles. We appreciate all the support you guys give us. All of our episodes can be found on every streaming platform. If you guys want to follow us on any social media, it can be found in the episode description. Also, if you guys have any business inquiries, please feel free to email us at brownboychronicles1@gmail.com. Thank you.